Yeah, my name is Phil Weiss. I'm running for mayor in New York City. Uh, I'm in a very nice Chinese takeout restaurant that actually has some tables, so you can actually eat in also. And I just ordered a small vegetable fried rice, and I'm waiting for an egg roll. Okay, so now I'm going to. It is right. No baby corn. Okay. Now I'm going to open up the container that contains the vegetable fried rice. Okay, there it is. Going to put it on the plate here, the paper plate. Very nice. It's hot. It's very hot. And I'm going to put some mustard on. I like eating the vegetable fried rice and mustard. Do you think my opponents who are running for mayor are doing something like this? I don't think so. Okay, they're elitists. They're part of a political machine that kind of like sets the agenda for what they're supposed to do. And going to a nice Chinese restaurant to eat very good food, mingle with the people, that's not on their agenda. Their agenda is to pander for votes, financed by special interests who want to promote a political agenda. Anyway, I'm opening up the packet of mustard and I'm putting it on the fried rice. See, now I'm going to eat. Very good. Has a has vegetables in it. It's very good. Very good. So this is my lunch. So Chinese food has a reputation for being like not that healthy. I don't know about that. I'm not sure that's true. It's tasty. I'm waiting for the egg roll. I also ordered an egg roll. I know I shouldn't talk while I'm eating, but I can't help it. I have some things I want to say, and there's food in my mouth. Look, I don't claim that I'm, an elitist. Okay, I'm just one of the public. All right, and oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm just see a nice young lady just brought me the egg roll. Okay, I'm just one of the public, just like you. You're a part of the public. I'm part of the public. The people that work here are part of the public. The public is out there in the street, right? But where the opponents, my opponents from there, what are they doing? They're just maneuvering to collect money, to finance their operations. And when they do interact with the public, it's all choreographed, pre-planned, and they're not there to have direct contact with the public. They're there. Their mission is to speak to the public in pre-programmed and pre-planned rallies, quote unquote, okay, to get their word out, but in a very controlled way, where there's one-way communication, and where they are talking down to the people, at the people, and not with the people, okay? A little bit of a rice stuck my throat. Anyway, oh, this is really good. But anyway, this is how I live my life. Well, my opponents were part of a political machine. They use their time being professional politicians to do what they feel they need to do to get their word out. But in a way that is almost autocratic in nature. Well, it's structured in such a way because they're not in power yet. But by the way, my opponents are one of my opponents is a discredited politician who was forced to leave office. Another one is a socialist. So that means he's really a communist who's trying to pass himself off as like a middle class politician, which he isn't. And it's all deceit, okay? And then the other one is, he's being investigated by the federal government on corruption charges, which he claims are political, close unquote. I don't know about that. So, wait, a lot of rice in here. A lot of rice. So, this is what I do. If I'm not eating Chinese food, I'm somewhere else. I try to get out and about with the people. I'm one of the people. I don't have I don't have anybody on my payroll. I don't have a payroll. I don't want anybody's money. I don't want your money. I don't need money to get my word out. I'm getting my word out right now using this video. I, I'm a Yankees fan. I know a politician should never say something like that. Well, I am a Yankee. Look, I have no grudges or negative feeling about the New York Mets, but I'm a Yankees fan. I mean, I wish the Mets all the best, and that's the end of it. My affiliations as a baseball fan is with the New York Yankees. I go to a lot of games where I intermingle with people. Of course, that's something my opponents would never do unless they were paid. Or unless they paid somebody. When money would be involved, whatever the case. I just go to the games. I'm a big baseball fan, a big one. I've been following baseball virtually my entire life. So
Chicken, pepper rice, egg roll, right? Sesame chicken, pepper rice, and the egg roll combo. The 11.
so that's what I do. I also go to the track. I'm a part owner of a couple of horses. Well, at least I am a part owner actually. I mean, I'm not the managing partner, but I'm a part owner of two horses. One is a trotter, and the other one is a thoroughbred. Part owner of other horses as well. I've been interested in that for several years. Somebody should ask my opponents what they're interested in. So they'll probably sidestep that question, become very
This is
evasive.
hot mustard. Hot mustard. This is chili sauce. The spicy sauce.
I think that the question is a setup, a loaded question.
Okay.
I've gone to school. I've traveled.
Thank you.
I've I've been out there with the people. But I'm one of the people.
Hi, John.
And I don't speak for anybody except myself. But if you vote for me and you like me mayor of New York, I'll speak for you. I'll do a great job. I already know what you're interested in. Prices are too darn high. Some politicians say that inflation is abating. I don't see that. I'm not aware of that. I see no evidence of that at all. Prices of everything are still high, very high. I don't see. I don't see any rollback in prices. That's something we have to work on. The tolls are too high. Cost of transportation is too high. I don't even know why we have tolls on the bridges. The bridges are all paid for. I mean, they were built decades ago. They're all paid for. What do we need tolls for? Yeah, I got to get another packet of mustard. Okay, I'm back. See another packet of mustard. This is a very nice place. Okay, we just belch. That happens, you know. You eat this food, puts some gas. I know. Somebody who say they want to run for public office shouldn't be saying that, right? Okay. Sorry, quote unquote. Okay. Fake news, of course, is not covering my candidacy, my campaign. They know about it. They've gotten my emails. If fake news chooses to ignore me, that's fake news. Fake news is what it is. Fake news is fake news. It's not illegal. Fake news has no obligation to report anything in any way except the way they want to report it. I mean, we have something called the First Amendment here. But just keep in mind that whenever you hear something coming from fake news, it's fake news. It's been spun, okay? It's been slanted. It's not objective. It's promoting a political agenda. Just understand that. There's always this constant talk about the Ukraine war. What a terrible thing to have a war going on anywhere. When when I think about the hundreds of billions of dollars that we have spent, we the United States spent on the Ukraine war with no tangible results, it really causes me to wonder what are our priorities and how effective is our leadership at all levels of government, not just national, not just state, not just local, but all, everything down to the lowest, precinct level. Calls into question to what degree is politics affecting the way we prioritize, you know, the programs that we believe are needed to deal with issues and make life better for people. It's one thing to have a program. It's one thing to put together a program. It's another thing to put that program into action. Anybody can put together a program, but not anybody can take that program and transform that into action. That's tangible, measurable, that makes a difference. That's called leadership. Anybody can be a politician. Just go out and say it. You're running for office. Here comes the egg roll. Nice egg roll. Wow. Look at this egg roll. Fantastic egg roll. I'm gonna put some mustard on the egg roll. I'm gonna sneeze now, I think. Or maybe not. So I'm gonna eat the egg roll now. Okay.
Five regular and the dumpling. Yeah. 28.77.
A very good egg roll. Recently, I met with some friends for barbecue, and the conversation invariably uh, went in the area of politics. It wasn't because of me, with other people that brought it up, and they were saying all kind of negative things about certain politicians, of a very insulting nature, actually. And my response to that, not to them because I wasn't involved and interested in having a political argument. In fact, I avoid political arguments. Would be to anybody: don't take these people seriously. Anybody who takes a politician seriously or too seriously is really missing the point about politics. Politics is a form of theater, okay? And politicians are actors. Some of them actually are trained actors. And so it's like, they're not being real. I mean, what you're hearing from them and what you're seeing in terms of their conduct and behavior does not necessarily coincide for who or what they are privately. I mean, true, hey, look, politicians say things and people have strong political views. So, of course, political discussions are inevitable. But don't get so wrapped up in it that you start taking it all that personally. Okay? Kind of like size up the politician in terms of, is this somebody who I could trust? Much more important than what they're saying. Can I trust that person? Can that politician deliver? Is he speaking straight to me? Or is he being deceitful? Is he exercising good faith or exercising bad faith? That's what you have to judge more than the actual content of of their delivery, which is prepackaged and prepared by people on their staffs. Okay? I'm speaking extemporaneously. I'm not speaking from a script here. I'm talking to you straight. It's like take it or leave it. Can you trust me? I'm telling you, you can. That may sound self-serving, but I'm not here with a bunch of people. I'm not here. I'm not reading from a script. I didn't come here to, deliver a line. I'm talking to you and you're listening. I have to eat the rest of the egg roll. The pork egg roll, by the way. Very good egg roll. Very good. The people who run this place and work in this place obviously know what they're doing. They have me as a customer, right? So I may get wonton soup. You know, it's a warm day, man. They have the door open, so it's very nice. It's not overly air conditioned. It's not overly warm. It's very, actually quite comfortable. No, I believe that Social Security benefits definitely should not be taxed. No way. Nor should tips be taxed. Who would want to be opposed to that? Then again, if my opponent's good, they would defund the police. So people are capable of doing some very, very irrational stuff in the name of politics. Let's face it. Yes, I think I'm gonna have some wonton soup also. So let me I'm gonna get it from on or order wonton soup. Oh, okay, I'll be back. Could I have a small wonton soup? That's it.
331.
The fried rice is very good.
Thank you.
No, that really, no, it's egg rolls.
Thank you. Thanks.
You,
Thank you.
okay. Oh, I'll put it in there.
Thanks.
Okay. This way. Okay, I ordered the wonton soup and I left the tip, dollar tip. Look, I could, if you leave too much of a tip, it becomes very ostentatious. Okay, and I think that's in bad taste. A dollar, especially in a takeout place, it's it's a gesture of goodwill. It's not that they actually need the dollar, which they don't, you know, but it's my way of saying I appreciate the food, I appreciate the service. You know, I mean, I don't think they would say no if I left like $10 tip or $20 tip or whatever, but it'd be very ostentatious. You know, one could actually question one of my motives for leaving a tip that would greatly exceed the cost of the whole meal. Only a politician would do that. A real politician. I mean, a corrupt politician. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about. My opponents would be the type that for a $10 meal, they'll leave a $20 tip with an understanding that now you're supposed to support them for office. That's how corrupt and twisted things get when you put politics into the equation. Look, I'm not even a political scientist, okay? And by the way, when's the last time a political scientist ever got anything right when in terms of uh, predicting outcomes of elections or running for office themselves? How come the people that run for office are not political scientists? It'd be like somebody who says, who talks about, medical care, and they're not medical doctors. You know, they say we study medical care, but they're not doctors. All they're doing is, formulating opinions based on no practical knowledge, no practical application of what they're saying to test out whether or not what they believe in is true and applicable. It's really unfortunate that politics is so tied into money, but it is. And money is corrupting. No, money itself is amoral. It's not good nor bad. It's how we use it or abuse it to to obtain a personal advantage. Okay, that's corrupting. Very corrupting. And my opponents who are running for mayor in New York City, they're corrupt. I don't mean that in a pejorative way. The fact they're a product of a political machine automatically makes them corrupt. They don't, for what they're doing and saying is being shaped by other people who have agendas that have nothing to do with the interests of the community. Okay? So I'm waiting for the wonton soup. So, and oh, thank you very much. Oh, here comes the wonton soup. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, maybe I should give you another dollar tip. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. this, this is like the one of the biggest portions of wonton soup I've ever seen. Okay. I mean,